You can respectfully say, thank you. You should not be calling me. I don't need a call from you. Goodbye, and hang up. My name is Alfia. It is amazing to have you here, and I hope you're having a good day so far. Hope you are. I want to talk to you today about beating the scammers at their game. We all are going through such a difficult time right now with this whole COVID thing. We all have our own stresses about how we're going to deal with it. A lot of us have had loss. A lot of us have experienced difficulty, challenges with this time. And guess what? The scammers decide to make life a little bit harder for us by scamming us. It's something that I've always have a great interest in, which is online security. Always been. I am very rigid about my online security. There's things I just don't do. There's things I just don't answer to. There's things I just ignore. I'm always doing a little bit of detective work. I'm always looking at the back end of the story. I'm always trying to fact check what I see or what I get on my devices. So there are 10 things you can do, and I think I have some more, but 10 things that you can do to help you beat the scammers, beat them at the game. So the first one is, and you may ask, I just realized, you may ask, why am I talking about this? This is something that's very important to me. We have had that experience in my household. My husband got ripped off. His credit card was stolen, and the guy just shopped. As soon as he got the credit card, he was just shopping. And before you know it, we didn't know the credit card was missing. I think what happened is he didn't steal the credit card, but he stole the credit card details. And we were just started getting the bills. And we were wondering, where is all that shopping coming from? At that time, it was Burton, Next, I think Marks and Spencer's. And the person was just shopping. And before you know it, we had CCJs, county court judgments against us. It was rectified in the end. And the company slowly realized that somebody was, using somebody else's identity. We even had the bailiff sent us a letter to come and collect stuff in our house. So it was really serious. So I want to talk to you about it. I've done cybersecurity training. I have had, I have a vast amount of information and knowledge that I can share with you to help you stay safe online. So the first one, set your junk mail filters on your email. Everybody who can send you an email should not be able to put that email in your inbox. That email should not make it into your inbox. It should be going through the security at the door. Does that make sense? So there's a security downstairs at the door. He's the one supposed to be stopping all that emails from coming in. So you're supposed to have a system where your emails doesn't make it through the front door. It stays at the door and somebody vets it. Somebody decide whether we should send it upstairs or not to the party. So what you need to do is ensure that you set your emails to filter out junk. The second one is make sure you create folders for everybody that you are in contact with. The serious bit of your life, like for instance, your insurance company, your mortgage company, your banks and building society, your friend who sends you email about whatever. If you're a young business person, the people that you are in contact with, set your email that when their email goes through, the security at the door doesn't stop them. It sends them right up the stairs to the party. And then what will happen is that you will find that when people use your friend's email or, a contact that you can't see, because sometimes the hackers can clone people's email addresses and make you think you get an email from a friend. When they do that, it'll get into the junk box and instantly you will know that this email is not your email. I've got a friend of mine who sends me emails all the time, and when I see her email, an email with her name turning up in my junk box, I know it's not from her. I don't even open it. I know it's not from her because I've set the email for me to receive her emails. So why is it going in my junk? The only reason why it goes in my junk is because at the back end of the email, it's not her email address, it's a foreign address. Third one is telephone. So it's not only online, the telephone. Do not accept unsolicited calls. I know there's other things you can do. You can go to your telephone company. You can ask them to block this and bar this. You can do that also. Do not accept these calls because you didn't ask for these calls. Do not take the calls. Don't be nice. These people should not be calling you in the first place, so there is no need for you to be nice to them. It's rude that they're calling you. It is not very nice. And sometimes it may not be a scam. It may just be a company calling you. Now, GDPR says that shouldn't happen. I'm still receiving it. Data Protection Act says that people should not be calling me if I haven't said or asked them to call me. But guess what? They're still doing it. I still pick up the phone and somebody tell me I'm calling from this company. And I just hang up. Just hang up the phone. Hang up the phone on people you don't know. Make it a habit. And I'm saying that specifically for the older generation. Say it respectfully. Say it really nice. I do not need a phone call from you. You're not supposed to be calling me. I didn't ask you to call me. Goodbye. Do you know that if you stay online speaking to scammers too long, you will make yourself vulnerable to them? Everybody who has been scammed before, and anybody who was nice on the phone, even if they don't catch you now, they will tick your name as somebody who was nice that they can pass on to another scammer, or they will continually come to you. So you've got to be hard. You've got to be hardline. The nicer you are, the nicer they see you as a target. Let me tell you, being nice for scammers is a bad thing for you. For them, it's a good thing. For you, it's a bad thing. The fifth one is don't respond to requests that ask you for your bank details. That is as simple as that. I don't care if it is your bank calling you, don't give them your bank details. I don't care if it's the genuine Prime Minister of the UK, do not give anyone your bank details, even if it's your bank. Let me tell you why. The bank has your bank details. They will never ask you for it because they have it. They have it on their system. Why would they ask you for your bank details? They may ask you for proof of who you are if they're talking to you. They send you statements with your sort code and bank details on it. So why would they call you and ask you for it? Don't give anybody your bank details, no matter what, because that's one way you can actually stop the scammers from going any further. Everybody can be scammed. They use a lot of tricks. They use a lot of ways to get us to do what they want to do. But you know what? Even if you are nice, you took that call, from that email, you click on that link, whatever, is the point of them asking you for money. That's where the transaction takes place. Be precious about people wanting your bank details, because once they have it, there's a high chance that they can get your money. Your bank details is the door to your bank account. You hand it to somebody, you've opened the door. If the bank has problems with your account, or they want to ask you for verification, they will ask you not your bank details and your bank account and whatever. They'll ask you for different information. Usually they'll ask you for your passcodes you put in, your password, the ones that you use to set up your account. That's the kind of stuff they'll ask you. But they won't be asking you for your bank details. Be very stingy about giving people your bank details. Now, this one is a shocker. Be extremely fussy about handing your cash to people. Do you know what? I think that's where people get caught out. I think there's a psychology behind it where hackers can tell when somebody is giving. They're very loving and they're very giving and they want to help. That's your money. Don't just help. If you want to give, you know where you want to give. Think about it. If you are, as you sat there right now, you know exactly where you want to give and what you want to give. And I know I'm using some negative words, but I'm asking you to change the psychology of your thinking and think, I have my 5,000 in my bank account. I've been working hard to save that little bit of money. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. Why should I pass that money to somebody else for something that they just contacted me about? I mean, don't be very quick to pass out your money to people. Okay. Another thing you can do to make yourself secure online is when you get an email from somebody. So I got this email from TV licensing and the email looks very genuine, because there was one time they just used to give you a facade of a genuine company. Now they're making the page look perfect. It's almost look like TV licensing authority. If you're going to call about it, if you worry about it, don't click on any link on that page. Go to your web browser, type the website of the company. But if you are worried and if you think this may be a genuine website, make sure you go back to your bank. So don't take the call from the person who's on the phone with you about it. Don't click on the link on the email. Go to your bank, pull out a statement, or go online and just get the bank's number. use the bank's number that's on their website. Don't be too kind to give away. And I think I mentioned that earlier, but just don't be too kind to give away things. Don't be too kind to be all receptive of what the world is sort of sending at you. You know, make sure you throw some things back. Don't take in everything the world is throwing at you. Because when you do that, when you take in everything the world is throwing at you, you could end up with every crap that comes through your door. So don't take in everything. Don't always be nice. Don't always give people your address on when they call you at home. Don't always share your information with people. Don't change your thinking. Don't be always nice to help people out. And the last thing is, would you open your door for someone if you didn't know who they are and let them come and walk around your house and go through your things? You wouldn't do that, would you? So make sure that when you have a computer, you have some kind of antivirus software. I know Mac is pretty good with that, but PC, you probably need to put in some software. If your software is telling you updating, do it as a real thing, because we are living in an extremely digital world. COVID has literally thrust us. If we were going this fast towards being fully digital, COVID just made us go like this, literally bursting through the barriers. We're living in a very digital world and people know it. And what you can do is make sure that you do as much as you can to keep yourself safe online. I don't know if I cover everything. There's other things I could do, 10 more, because there's others. I can't make this video too long. Yeah, you wouldn't want somebody to go through your house, go through your things, go in your fridge, have a look in your fridge. So don't leave yourself open to them. Be very stringent about what you're doing. As I said, don't have your junk mail filters. Check your emails when you receive them. Don't take unsolicited calls. Don't be nice to people on the telephone line. Don't be so appreciative of how people are and whatever. Another thing you can do is try not to get your details everywhere. One of the things I do is I have a dummy email. You know, every time you go on a website and you see something you want to, and they said, oh, you've got to put your email in for this. Set up an email just for that. All the other things that you probably want to investigate and you want to see if it's good enough for you to participate in, but you don't know how to proceed. Set up an email, and you could always just open another Hotmail account, another Gmail account, another Microsoft account, any free account. Just open another email for junk. And anytime you go online and you see something you want to look at, there's maybe a free download. Don't quite so sure if you want to give them your email, you can give them that email address, and you could just do it that way. So that email address will never be linked to your other email address, or at least it's not linked to the main email address that you use for your specific accounts. So that wouldn't cause you any problems. Anyway, I hope I made myself clear. I'm still babbling on in these videos. I'm still trying to find my voice, so just bear with me. I'm still trying to find my voice. I decided to keep my glasses on only because I think it makes me look IT-ish. But thank you so much for having me here. It's great to have you here. I hope this video is of help. I hope it brought some information that can be of help to you, and I hope you like it. If you like this video, just subscribe to my channel or hit the like button. I would love you to be a subscriber if you're up for it. I'm up for it. And we'll see you in the next video. So like I usually say, goodbye